community. Summertime is right around the corner. A lot of you probably...
Hi, and welcome, everyone, here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and now Washington's starting group. In the backcourt, it's Jones and Poole. In at the forward positions, Avdia and Kuzma. And it's Holmes in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Cavaliers. And there are two big men out there, Mobley and Allen. The wing set for them, Mitchell and Okoro. And it's AI in at the 1. And Greg, on paper, this looks like a real mismatch. These teams have very different expectations.
And in any matchup like this, the early stages are important. The team coming in as a big underdog has to keep it close, otherwise things can go south in a hurry.
Inside, and slam dunk by Allen.
When you're Allen, just about 7 feet, dunking comes easy.
There's Washington. Here's Jones. That's tipped and stolen by AI. Deflects the pass. Shoots. Allen, that's good. Allen's got his second basket.
A very strong young man. Allen, tough to defend anywhere on the floor.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Avdia with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Down low. Avdia can't hit. Cavaliers have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Here's Okoro. Good defense by Poole.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Jones. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That is his first foul of the game. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Avdia, the pass to Jones. Shot clock at 6. Drills it from outside.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
AI with it. His last outing, he had 18 points. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Pass to Poole. Puts up a 3, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far.
And Richard, I tell you what, Jordan Poole has become one heck of an NBA player.
A star, if you will. Goes to show that you don't have to be a high recruit coming out of high school. He barely snuck in the top 100 list. I like everything he's doing so far offensively, finding his spots, making strong selections.
Now here's Jones. He's guarded by AI. And it's sent back by Allen. To the paint. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Allen's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Sharing the love. If you get yourself this open, Mitchell will set you up.
Here's Jones. And he makes good on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Shoots the 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Mitchell wide open. And again, it's Cleveland.
And you got to be right up on Mitchell or else he will punish you right off the catch.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against Washington.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
Here's Allen. Rebounded by the Wizards. Outside, Jones. Poked away. And stolen by AI. Moving it up. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here with the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive.
Substitution on the court.
Here's AI. He has 6, so the Wizards 5 right now. And at the forward positions, Avdia and Kuzma. Then there's Rashawn Holmes. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Coulibaly in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Okoro. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Okoro's got his first points of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
So GA, the Wizards, with their trades over the summer, they have definitely hit the reset button for a rebuild.
Yeah. From Beal and traded Porzingis as well. So kept Kuzma and brought in Poole to start the youth movement. Exciting times for the Wizards. Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Washington Wizards. To the middle, here's Avdia. And it's in there. Avdia's got 4 this quarter.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
AI with it, working on Jones. Here's AI. Here's Allen. Out to AI. And that one off the back of the rim and in. 8 points for AI.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Holmes, and it's sent back by Allen.
The long arms of Allen. Having a 7-foot wingspan might make it a little bit easier to find some of these blocks.
Sinks that one from the post. Allen's got 8 points.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
AI scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And stolen by AI. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Wizards was tremendous. He added 18 points, and he was a contributor on the defensive end as well. They've been piling up win after win, and it's because of how efficient he's been for them. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. The aggressiveness, Greg, he showed the other night. We'll see if he can match that intensity here.
I'm a believer. I think he can produce at the same level tonight.
Oh, I don't know. After you put up numbers like that, I think the defense starts paying a little bit more attention to you, so it might be difficult.
Here's AI. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Jerome, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And a change for the Wizards. Davis is checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Pass to Coulibaly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. to end the cold streak. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
His first.
And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
And so it's Cleveland with a huge...
With the score, your Cavaliers 73, the Wizards 36. Fans, your Cavaliers use this team.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Washington's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. In at the forward positions, Okoro and Mobley. AI is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Allen in at center. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. And as always, the mid part of the NBA season, quite a grueling part of the schedule. Right now, let's check out how the standings are shaping up in the East. Taking a look at Cleveland. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, the Wizards just way behind.
And I think for the Cavaliers, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
Well, they had a plan coming into this year, and they stuck with it, and it's worked out to perfection.
And, Greg, it just seems like every night Kyle Kuzma is going to put up double digits.
And he has the potential to be a double-double threat. Just needs to get more aggressive on the glass.
So it's the Wizards now. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Kuzma finds Holmes. And it's Jones. That time on the assist by Holmes. Jones has got 12.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him. These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
For Washington, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Avdia, the pass to Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
And I like that Kuzma can go off 1 or 2 feet. It really allows him to attack the rim with ease.
AI outside. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's Avdia, and the shot goes in. He's got 6.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Now, here's AI, defended by Jones. AI passes to Mobley, and it's good, 2 points.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half, coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
Now here's Jones. He's guarded closely. Here's the 3, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
AI outside. To the inside. Allen. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Watching Allen go to work inside is a thing of beauty. He's so confident operating around the rim.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Driving inside. And Holmes throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
AI with it. Holmes covering. It's deflected. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
The size and strength of Allen is sometimes overwhelming for defenses, even when they try to rough him up.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And the free throws have been dropping for him at a rate of about 77% on the season.
Washington's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. A floater. Jones, no luck.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there in situations like this. He stands tall to prevent points.
Now Jones. He's got 15. The pass to Avdia. Back to Jones. Kicks to Avdia. Pass to Poole. 6 to shoot. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Jones for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Mitchell. Lays it up and banks it in. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
Mitchell is so efficient and crafty inside that paint. Sometimes you forget he's only 6'2".
Avdia, the pass to Jones. They need this. Again, the miss by Jones.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Here's Mitchell. That's him. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Washington's gone 2 of 3 when they've ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Jones, the pass to Poole. Now, here's Avdia. Pass to Jones. Again, the miss by Jones.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Well, Kyle Kuzma has always been a crazy confident person. He said, I've always had this incredible self-belief that no matter who I'm on the court with, I'm the best player. And that's gotten me to this level. That's gotten me to where I am. So my irrational confidence has always been a key thing for me. Kevin, back to you.
Really owns it, David. I like that. Thanks. For the Cavaliers, Max Strus comes in for Okoro. Big group substitution here for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Jared Allen. George Niang comes in for Evan Mobley. AI is checked in for Karis LeVert. And it's Ty Jerome in for Donovan Mitchell. Then for the Wizards, Rashawn Holmes comes in for Bagley. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Avdia. 11 feet away. That's good from Poole on the assist by Holmes.
Rashawn Holmes.
Holmes got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. So the Wizards 5 right now. In the backcourt, it's Jones and Poole. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Kispert. And it's Holmes in at the center, locking down the middle. Strus, that's for 2. Kept alive.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Pass to Kispert. Shoots over Strus. From 8 feet away, he drops it in. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. AI outside. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Poole. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
These guys have been hitting the offensive boards hard throughout this whole game. Great job converting the extra opportunities.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are
in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Okoro, he's checked in for Arthurz. AI outside. And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
And the shot is good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Out to the right wing. Here's Vucevic. Thompson with the rebound. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Niang kicks to AI. Back to Niang. It's Niang with the jam.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Butler feeling out a bit. Pass to Vucevic.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Over in the corner, Poole. 5 on the clock. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Cavaliers shooting has been just outrageous. 64% from the field to this point. AI outside. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. To the middle. It's Niang with the jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Down low. Vucevic can't hit. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Cavaliers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for AI.
And I loved his tenacity at the defensive end on the floor. Very disruptive all game long.
Poole with no one around. A three-pointer, no good.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
AI, no good. And the Wizards with possession. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Here's Jerome, defended by Butler. Here's Jerome. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
All right, folks, for our broadcast, this is Kevin Harlan saying,
is the starting five for your Cleveland Cavaliers. Starting at small forward, standing 6'5", number 1, Max Strus. At center, 6'11", number 31, Jared Allen. The other forward position, standing 6'11", number 4, Evan Mobley. At shooting guard, number 45, Donovan Mitchell. At the other guard.
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live. All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. Inside at the 4 and 5, it's Sohan and Wembanyama. Then it's Keldon Johnson, and it's Branham in at the 2 guard. And for the Cavaliers, and a lot of size for them, with both Mobley and Allen watching the paint. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, then it's Max Strus, and it's AI in at the point guard position. Well, Smitty, you want dunks and fast breaks and high-flying basketball? Well, you're in luck tonight, my friend. These are two athletic teams here.
Yes, indeed. BA, I played on a team with great athletes in Portland. Those were fun squads to play on. Each trip down the court, you never knew what could happen.
Here's AI to the paint. Another shot. And it's Mitchell laying it in.
Love seeing Donovan Mitchell fly around, attacking the glass, cashing in on second chances.
Here's Sohan. Pass to Wesley. Here's Branham. Checked by Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Branham. Great D that time from Allen. First quarter, just over a minute played. AI, no good. Here's Wesley. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
By no means selfish. Jeremy will rarely move the ball to a more open guy.
AI, the pass to Mitchell. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Mitchell's got 5.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Strus the pass to Allen. Over Wembanyama. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Oh, Grant, it seems like just yesterday that the Spurs were drafting a generational big man.
Of all the places for Wemby to go, the Spurs were ideal. It continues the line of elite talents to play under Pop. He'll learn from the best, and we're all excited to see what he can do.
The shot by Wesley, no good. The Cavs have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Strus against Johnson. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Keldon Johnson. For San Antonio, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Branham, checked by Mitchell. Here's Johnson. Mobley with the block. And they're running. And he's going for the oop here. And it's Allen who slams it home.
No stopping Allen there. His length makes the play almost too easy.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Now a timeout called by San Antonio. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
You know what happens? You start to miss a few. You develop a lack of confidence, and suddenly it becomes contagious.
Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You look at the Cavaliers, they are holding down the #1 spot in the conference. Not a bad position to be in.
Well, I think for the Cavaliers, they've been a real Cinderella story for sure. It's clear they believe in themselves. That kind of camaraderie is so valuable to a team's success.
They've been one of the great stories in the league this year. No doubt about it. Fans all over the league have gotten behind these guys.
Here's AI, following the bucket by the Spurs. Right wing. Mobley, right side. Here's AI. Turned in an outstanding game against Washington.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Get your better scores, some easy looks so they can start to establish themselves.
Here's Sohan. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Branham passes to Wembanyama from outside the arc. The Cavaliers pull it in. They defeated Washington in their last game.
Yeah, they were really able to keep their intensity high throughout the game. Never really saw them back off.
A couple things stood out for me. They were relentless, and they also played under control. That's a deadly combination.
Here's AI. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Well, Grant, with that time of the year where trade rumors start to heat up and speculation on social media runs rampant.
Oh, you're so right. I mean, we're not just talking players, too. A number of coaches are on the hot seat as well, so it can be a bit of a distraction for everyone. And, of course, the old...
Substitution on the court.
So, on the floor for San Antonio, we've got Zach Collins. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Johnson. And it's Sohan in at the 3. Here's AI. That one's good. This game is all even. AI's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Wembanyama pass to Sohan. Up top, Collins. Mitchell against Johnson. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
One of the strongest guards in the league, Keldon Johnson, is a load inside.
Here's AI. He gets it in there. AI's got 6. Here's Branham. In his last outing, 8 points for him. With a step back. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
Even if they saw the step back coming, the defense didn't offer much resistance.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Mitchell showing some muscle.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. Strus grabs the miss. Cleveland has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
His second foul in as many quarters. We'll see if he backs off or stays aggressive.
Here's Sohan. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. To the wing, right side. Wembanyama releases from the wing. In the game.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Here's AI. Sohan with a rebound.
I mean, you got to appreciate the aggressiveness, but you also have to recognize the situation.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's AI. He has 6. And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen by Collins. Johnson with it. Strus covering. The putback. controls the rebound and the putback. Johnson's got 7 points for the quarter.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Cleveland calls timeout. You know, injuries cost Zach Collins a couple seasons of his young career. But, Smitty, the talent is still intriguing.
B.A., the 10th pick back in 2017, has a combination of size, shot blocking, and shooting. You don't get that every day.
Morris, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Massey, he's checked in for San Antonio. Osman comes in for Johnson.
Well, AI in the last matchup against the Wizards put on a show. He picked up 18 points, and he really showed up on the defensive end as well, using all of his versatility. You look at his stats overall, he was just everywhere that night. Brian?
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Well, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
That's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
Here's AI. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. He connects, and now he's 4 for 6 in today's game. San Antonio has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. And here's Wembanyama, coming off a 16-point game against Milwaukee. Pass to Osman, 5 on the clock. Puts it up from 12. That won't go, just 2 for 7 shooting. The Cavs trailing. Outside Mitchell. Grown man point from Donovan Mitchell.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
And we've got 1:18 left to play in the second quarter. Sohan, the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Branham. Over Mitchell. The putback. It's rebounded by Morris. Cleveland has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. AI, the pass to Morris. He nails it, and we're tied.
I like seeing Marcus Morris mix it up inside, showing he can be counted on down there.
Pass to Wembanyama. Inside. Here's Sohan. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Sohan's got 6 points.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's AI. Rebound San Antonio.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Kept alive. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Sohan, covered by Strus. Second shot opportunity. The shot by Sohan, no good.
Tremendous defensive effort. Saving a bucket right there.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish it tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Spurs, up 2. Stay with us, folks. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
Basketball 101. You've got to put a body on him. Unfortunately, that's a fundamental that's gone by the wayside.
Mobley and Allen, the combo out front. Then there's Mitchell. Then it's back Strus. And it's AI in at the 1. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. The first one falls. Well, Grant is the managing director of the U.S. men's national team. You've gotten to see the wealth of international talent firsthand.
It's so true, B.A. I mean, I've got so much respect for the international game. You know, over 25% of the players in the NBA right now are international players, and they produce superstar talents like Doncic, Giannis, Embiid, and Jokic. The U.S. has more competition now than ever.
The shot by Johnson, no good. Here's AI. Here he goes. For the lead. Rebounded by Branham. Branham's got 4 rebounds now. It's stolen. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Mitchell's got 18.
We've seen this before. Mitchell found his shooting rhythm and cannot be stopped.
San Antonio trailing here. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. The shot by Wesley, no good. The Cavaliers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
And he's looking to get on a roll here to start the second half.
That was a good play call, attacking with the right guy in the right situation.
Pass to Wembanyama. Great D that time from Allen.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Strus finds Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Yes, sir! Mitchell from long range.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Cleveland.
They have thrown themselves on the offensive glass, and because of their hustle, they are being rewarded with second chance points.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
The Cavaliers leading gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
You could say the Spurs are in development mode. Devin Vassell said there's a lot of potential, a lot of new opportunity. Just got to make sure we're growing each game and maturing. As long as we play together and we play the right way, we will have a chance to win every game. We still got the greatest coach of all time sitting back there. Brian?
Yeah, you'll get no argument here. Thanks, Allie. AI, the pass to Allen. Here's AI. 1:07 left in the third. Back to Allen. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, a big who plays like a big. Allen's going to pound it inside, and you have to match his intensity in there.
So both free throws good from Allen. San Antonio's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Pass to Osman. Here's Sohan. Now here's Wembanyama. Here's Branham. Checked by Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Here's Osman. And a miss there on the triple. Cleveland has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's AI. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. AI's got 10 points.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3 ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Now Wembanyama. He's got 7. Shoots over Allen. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. Cavaliers ahead, up by 3. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play.
So both teams changing it up here. Allen, no good on the free throw.
I like that Allen plays with attitude. He's got a competitive streak, and it blends so well with his natural athletic ability.
On the court for San Antonio, Zach Collins out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Johnson, and it's Sohan in at the 3 spot. The 3 from Wembanyama. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has.
That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mobley's got 4 points in the quarter.
What a feed by Donovan Mitchell, taking full advantage of the weakness in the defense.
For San Antonio, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Collins outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Outside Johnson. The 3. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
All about converting your opportunities. He just hit his second 3 of this half, 3rd of the night.
AI, pass to Okoro. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Champagny, the pass to Wembanyama. Outside Johnson. Pulls it. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's AI. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Sohan. Outside for Wembanyama. Off target from 3-point range.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Collins against Allen. Outside Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Champagny. Shoots over Allen. They get the rebound. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
Cleveland calls timeout.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Donovan Mitchell.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
Here's AI. Back to Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell gets it done inside.
You gotta love how fearless Donovan Mitchell is. He's remarkable at absorbing contact while shooting.
San Antonio calls timeout. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
I mean, the ridiculous production from beyond the arc. They have to find a way to cool him down.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Branham. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mobley's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's AI. Good on the shot. And it's a 10-point Cleveland lead.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Up top, Johnson, covered by Strus. The shot by Johnson, no good. Cleveland has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Pass to Strus. A minute 22 left in the fourth quarter. Here's AI. Outside Mitchell. Fires the three. Cleveland the rebound.
You can add another offensive rebound to the tally. Just one of the areas where they're taking them to the task. Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Cavaliers.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And you look at their record after tonight, 30 wins on the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Donovan Mitchell.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered. This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from three.
Pass to AI. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he lobs it up. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by AI.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Here's Champagnie. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Here's Jerome. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game.
Our next guest is your Rise affiliation leader, Shakedown. Welcome back to 2K TV, my man.
You know who it is. It's your boy Shake. Back at it again, man. Sitting here with my boy LD2K, ready to get this Rise versus Elite opportunity on the game. So let's get it, man. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Of course, people are out there competing, and they will be competing the rest of the summer. Rise versus Elite. The standings are close, Shake. What's it been like for you seeing your affiliation in Elite neck to neck all season?
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So the net starting five. The forward spots will be Bridges and Johnson. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Thomas. And it's Claxton in at the 5 spot. And for the Cavaliers, the wing set for him, Mitchell and Okoro. And there are 2 big men out there, Mobley and Allen. And it's AI in at the point guard position. And as we're into the middle of the season now, GA, how much of a rhythm are teams in for their day-to-day activity?
I mean, most teams should have found their flow by now, and they know their rotations, and guys are in the groove of the season. I mean, that's not the case for every team, unfortunately.
AI with the bucket.
Well, as soon as you recognize the size mismatch, you have to attack.
On the wing, Bridges. Pass to Claxton. Nets passing it around. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, and that one, unbelievable shooting display, especially from long range. That turned out to be the difference.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Schroeder looking over the floor. The pass to Claxton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like AD out there. Similar builds. And Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
Good on both. And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space. And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. Or Cleveland, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Okoro kicks to Mitchell. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Schroeder. Knocks it loose. And here we go. AI heading to the hoop. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach you've seen so far for the Cavaliers?
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Now AI. After Mikal Bridges missing on that last 3-pointer. Here's Okoro. Buries the long-range jumper.
And how about the start they've gotten off to? They haven't missed once.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now here's Schroeder. He's guarded by AI. Mobley against Johnson. Here's Schroeder. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Schroeder's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Nets. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Here's AI. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
That's good from Thomas on the assist by Schroeder.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
Nets trail by 3. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, and the foul called on Jared Allen. That'll be his second foul of the game. Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland.
Tristan Thompson.
Brooklyn with the ball. Schroeder passes to Bridges. And Okoro over to help. Schroeder outside. Rocket 6. On the top of the key. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Okoro passes to AI. Poked loose. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Basket counts. Schroeder's got 8 points. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them. AI kicks to Okoro. From 11 feet away, bucket is good. He has 5.
Well, showing some craftiness with the ball. Okoro looking opportunistic on the offensive end.
Thomas finds Schroeder. There's the triple. Thomas, no luck.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Here's AI. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets trail by 3. Inside, here's Johnson. Good D by Mobley.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Here's AI. Off target at the rim.
Boy, the opportunity was there to convert. He just could not come up with it.
Thomas passes to Claxton. Goes back up. Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Here's AI. And he drops it in from the low post.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And I credit the shot selection in that one. It's hard to stay patient, but you see the reward.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
It's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And then for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Sharp. Johnson comes in for Mikal Bridges. And Thomas subbed in for Ben Simmons. Cavaliers moving the ball around. GA, we've seen it over the last couple of years. The center position has come back into vogue.
And Kevin, we were seeing teams go small. Lots of 4s, even traditional 3s play the 5. But with MVP-level seasons from guys like Jokic and Embiid, the center isn't quite extinct yet.
And, guys, I think the future is so bright for Jared Allen. We're talking about an athletic, mobile big man who has already proven to be an accomplished two-way player.
Well, J.B. Bickerstaff, Greg, has done a tremendous job in his time with this Cavaliers team.
It has had him on the winning track since his first full season with the team, really getting the most out of this roster. Not full of superstars, but full of guys who enjoy playing together.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Thomas is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's Watford in at the 4. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul. AI outside.
But tremendous defense from Dennis Schroeder. He is willing to give extra effort on that end of the floor.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Passes it to Thomas. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's AI. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Schroeder. A 20-point game for him in the win against Portland.
And boy, did he have it going offensively. He lived at the line during that game as well, and that's where he got a lot of those points.
This guy not just a jump shooter now. Dennis Schroeder more than happy to get inside and mix it up.
Here's AI to the paint. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by AI.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Enzo Thomas will bring it up for Brooklyn. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Spurs got the job done. He scored 12 points and did a sound job getting the ball to his teammates as well. Games like he had have been a big part of this team's hot streak. They'll look to keep it going tonight. Kevin?
Nice work, David. Thank you. Greg, he did some fantastic things in that. He made a huge impact.
And I look for him to try and repeat that performance here tonight. I really do.
Well, I think they're going to need it. This team looks completely different when he's raised his game.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. And powering into the first week of the new year, here's a brand new look at the power rankings. Take a look at the Mavericks. They're moving on up. 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And I think for Cleveland, they've claimed the top spot because they've earned it. Some people say they're playing above their heads. I think we're just starting to realize how good this team is.
Thomas. The rebound by Merrill. Cleveland's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Loads it up there for Mobley. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
The unspoken communication on the alley-oop, and Evan Mobley making his teammate look good.
Pass to Bridges. Here's Watford. Outside Thomas. And the 3 off target.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
AI, no good. Brooklyn's gone to the 3-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. And Thomas has it in the corner. That doesn't go either for Thomas.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
AI kicks to Allen. Over Claxton. Allen, that's good. Allen's got 6 in the quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
To end the drought. Excellent D there from Allen. Well, Cleveland shooting 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. And Okoro throws it down.
Oh, to be that athletically gifted. Okoro is a 2-guard who plays at the cup.
Brooklyn with the ball. Last time they met was in Brooklyn.
Yeah, and in winning that last game, they attacked the basket aggressively. Drew a lot of fouls in that game.
2 things are a product of that. 1, you shoot a ton of freebies. 2, the other team goes deep into its rotation. Neither one of those 2 things is going to work.
A nice shot by AI. AI's got 14 points for the game.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And so it's Cleveland out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter from the field. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Really an incredible game from AI.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
In at the forward positions, Okoro and Mobley. Donovan Mitchell is out there with AI. And it's Allen in at the pivot, manning the middle. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half.
Boy, Mitchell just focused on the basket. Not an easy guy to knock off course.
There's the pass to Thomas. Tipped away. Johnson in the corner. Fires the three. That doesn't go either for Thomas.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Bridges with the steal. Over Okoro. Bridges misses. Cleveland's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. And Doris, we know Mikal Bridges famously traded for Durant, but it's interesting. Durant was Bridges' favorite player growing up.
And Kevin, it's always interesting when there's a connection between the idol and the guy who is idolizing him. But give Mikal Bridges credit. He has come into his own as a star. This guy has proven to be a capable offensive player and is one of the truly legit defensive wings that you have got to plan for.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Lobbed up there for Johnson. Mobley with the block.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
AI with the bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Ball's knocked loose and stolen by AI. Bridges with some nice defense.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Arthurz. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Nets have been forced to pivot from their star-crossed super team era. The what-ifs are fading into the rearview mirror. Now it's people like Mikal Bridges that are going to form the next new era. And rest assured, this team has dug its way out of far worse. With the draft assets and two-way talent on their roster, their aim is to remain competitive. Kevin?
And I think they are. David, thank you for the report. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Thomas. Rebounded by Allen. Allen's got rebound number 13 with that last one.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Schroeder passes to Thomas. A shot off that time. Excellent D there from Allen.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
AI outside. Lays it up off the glass. AI's got 4 points this quarter.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and they still have some good players to build around.
It's Thomas on the wing. Over Mitchell. Good D by Mitchell.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him.
The whistle for the 3-second call. Arthurz is checked in for the Cavaliers. Garland comes in for AI. And Morris has got the ball here for the Cavaliers. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Cameron Johnson. Sharp out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Simmons. And it's Thomas in at the 2-guard. Here's Merrill. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Merrill's got his first 2 points.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. AI outside. Shoots from 12. And it's off the back rim. No good. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Simmons. They get the rebound. Count that one.
When you're 6'11" and have that kind of athleticism, get to the backboards. Well done, Ben Simmons.
Pass to AI. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Morris outside. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
You get the sense Marcus Morris, this close, says, I can score on anyone.
Now Simmons. Passes it to Thomas. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. And that'll be his third foul so far. And with some of the new rooting interest for fans, some concern about potential hostility for the players when great things don't go their way.
I mean, there's a lot riding on the outcome of games and stat lines. And that's something the league has to take seriously, making sure the players are protected because the emotions can run rampant.
Here's Merrill. AI left side. An easy 2 points on the layup. 20 points for AI. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. And finished off by Walker.
And this is what you want from Dennis Smith Jr. He has to find the open man and deliver it on time and on target.
Morris outside. The dish to AI. Three-pointer on the way. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. That one good for 2.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Merrill passes to LeVert. And here's AI. The shot's good. AI's got 4 points now in the quarter. The Nets have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Claxton finds Smith. Pass to Clowney. On the wing, Walker. Shot clock at 5. over AI. Walker's shot is off. Cleveland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Merrill passes to AI.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
GA, is it me, or does it feel like we've had more parity in the league the last few seasons?
Well, Kevin, the playoffs have been pretty hard to predict lately. I will give you that. There's been only one repeat champion in the past decade. It's a competitive league.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. And Cleveland making a change here. Strus is checked in. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
AI outside to the inside. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. It's the Nets now. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Nets.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Cleveland.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Donovan Mitchell.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Shot clock at 2. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And from undrafted in 2016 Doris, Dorian Finney-Smith, now a player that every team in the league would covet.
Well, this is a long wing defender, Kevin, and he's now made himself legit as a 3-and-D prototypical player. And he stayed at it, earned the rewards, and now says, my mom can finally put her feet up. I have made it. Guys, I think what you have to love about Dorian Finney-Smith is his versatility. Skill set-wise, you can play him at either forward position, and in either spot, he's going to give you tremendous defensive effort.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Merrill passes to Thompson. It's hauled in by Claxton. Bridges outside. He dishes it to Thomas. From deep. The shot comes out, and so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is
Down. Good shot. Let's go.
Good shot. Today I'm bringing in my.
Coming right up, the Bulls taking on the Cavaliers for Chicago. Thanks for joining us in honoring Martin. And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Williams and Vucevic patrol the inside. Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. And it's White in at the 1. And for the Cavaliers, Mitchell and Okoro, they're the wings. And a lot of size for them, with both Mobley and Allen watching the paint. And it's AI in at the point. Well, Grant, how about the importance of this holiday? Especially when you think about everything that Dr. Martin Luther King stood for.
You know, what an honor and a privilege to play today. I mean, it's really inspiring, even after all these years. And you can tell both of these teams are grateful to be playing on this day right now.
Okoro, no good. Here's Chicago now, coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
The bench production was huge, no doubt. A testament to how well prepared this coaching staff is for these tough road games.
Clock at 6. AI, no good. And Levine has got the ball here for the Bulls. Pass to DeRozan. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine.
From the wing position, DeMar DeRozan is one of the best at finishing through contact.
Here's AI. He's guarded by White. And that one's good. AI.
High percentage look right off the bat.
The Bulls have gone 1 for 3 so far. White, the pass to Vucevic. Let's go with a 3. Mobley grabs the board.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
They get it back. Here's Allen. And he banks in the layup.
He is an elite offensive rebounder. Allen is especially good at getting ideal positioning on that glass.
Levine against Mitchell. Now here's Levine. The D's right on him. Off with the layup.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Levine passes to White. Great D that time from Allen.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Here's AI, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. You know, the Cavs have done a nice job rebuilding since the end of the second LeBron era, Richard.
Now, it took a few years, BA, but yes, the front office has found some quality talent in the draft. Darius Garland, Evan Mobley, and they've made aggressive moves getting Donovan Mitchell that helped them get back into the postseason.
No good on the second free throw. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside. DeRozan, left side. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one. The Cavaliers leading. Here's Okoro. Pass to Allen. And he's gone for the lob. And Okoro gets it to go. Okoro's gotten his second bucket on the night.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Okoro's gone 2 for 3 from the field.
Number 8, plays first. First team foul.
Levine feeling it out a bit. Here's White.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
That's no good. He's 0 for 4. Okoro on the wing, covered by Vucevic. Here's Okoro. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Okoro's got his third basket on the night right there.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now here's White. Not a lot of room. The Bulls with another miss.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Now DeRozan. He picked up 12 points in their last win against San Antonio.
And in addition to putting up points, he terrorized ball handlers, racking up a ton of steals.
It's good on the putback.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And it's Cleveland's ball. This run now up to 13-2. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Well, Richard, the league now And so in the game for the Bulls, Lonzo Ball is out there with Kobe White. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's DeRozan in at the 4.
In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his second foul already.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
Outside Levine. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Ball. White for 3. Mobley grabs the board. And so it's Mobley with it. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Yeah, the reserves add another dimension to their offense, and the opposition had no answers on how to slow them down.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Pass to Levine for three. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. Levine's got 6.
And Levine takes a lot of threes for this very reason. Such an effective shooter.
Here's AI. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. And the Cavaliers lead by 18. For Chicago, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Ball outside. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. White against Mitchell. Here's Vucevic, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. He'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
Clever pump fake from Vooch, skilled at baiting defenders into the foul.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
And so Vucevic nails both of them.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
AI, the pass to Mitchell. And he drops it in from the low post. Mitchell's got 4 points this quarter.
Taking a little contact there does not affect Mitchell's shot. Good concentration.
Ball outside. Pass to White. Stripped it away. DeRozan against Mitchell. Allen, the pass to Okoro. Oh, DeRozan with the block.
The experience of DeRozan a step ahead of the shooter.
Outside White. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. AI. That shot is off. Nice D from Vucevic. Muscling it home. DeRozan.
What control from DeRozan. Outstanding job just kind of muscling that shot in.
Cleveland calls timeout. And always a fan favorite, Richard, Zach LaVine.
Most everything he does, it seems to have a little bit of flash to it. You know about the bounce. He has a high arcing shot, and he just has a flair for the dramatic and spectacular.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. LeVert's checked in. So it's Cleveland with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And proud to have you with us on Martin Luther King Day for a special presentation of the NBA. It's been a clinic out there by Darius Garland.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And a lot of size for him, with both Mobley and Allen watching the paint. Mitchell and Okoro, they're the wings. And it's AI in at the point guard position. That's JB Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half.
Well, AI in the last matchup against the Nets delivered in a major way. He added 22 points, and it wasn't just a great offensive performance for him. He excelled defensively, too. And his team, they're on fire in the midst of a strong stretch. They're looking to keep it up tonight. Guys?
Yeah, spot on, Allie. He was aggressive in that game. Really took initiative.
He really made an impact, and he'll be looking to repeat that kind of performance again tonight.
I completely agree. They should go to him early. If he gets hot, I think another big game is coming.
Yep, count it. And now a 10-point Cavalier lead.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Now at 4 fouls in the game, he'll start to have to be a little bit more careful with his defense the rest of the way.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Levine finds White. Shoots over Allen.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Here's AI. He's guarded by White. And that one's good. AI's got 6 here in the quarter.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Taking them all on. Levine.
Yeah, he's been turning himself into an absolute elite scorer. Levine is at it again.
Here's AI. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Unbelievable. The agility at his size, throwing it down, big fella.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
That's a key foul. That's his 5th.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cavaliers.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
You also can't ignore the good job they've done rebounding on the offensive end tonight. That hustle has been well rewarded with second chance points.
And winning a championship in 2016. Talk about what it was like to play alongside LeBron.
I'm going to be really honest, playing with Jason Kidd and how intelligent he is and how he sees the game. Playing with Tim Duncan and seeing how he dominates on the defensive end and is just a steady force on the offensive end. For me, LeBron James is the one player that combined every great skill of every great player that I had ever played with.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. 15-point game. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. Here's Strus, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Throughout this second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Ball passes to Williams. DeSumo on the wing from behind the arc. The rebound by Allen.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And that one's good. AI's got 10 points here in the second half.
What a burst out of that first step. Straight to the hole.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third quarter. Caruso, the pass to Drummond to the left wing. Ball against Garland. He can't get that one to fall. Strus with a defensive effort. Pass to AI. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And here's Caruso. 1:24 left in the third quarter. Great D that time from Allen. Cleveland has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Here's AI. Good work defensively by Caruso.
That's just a bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Up top Ball, guarded by Garland. Strus against Williams. Shot clock at 5. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Man, good whistle there.
Shooting for Chicago, Patrick Williams at the line for 2.
The free throw drops for Williams. Merrill, he's checked in for Garland. And Williams drops them both. Cleveland has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Strus against Williams. Strus the pass to Merrill. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
The first free throw is good. DeMar DeRozan's checked in for Chicago. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Chicago has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime.
That's a tough walk back to the...
And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Brian Anderson.
No good.
Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Woo! Let's go. How we feeling, Shake? 7-7.
I like a close game.
Me too.
No reach. Hands up. Hands up. Ooh.
There we go.
Can't stop me in the paint. Let's go.
All right, let's get a stop. Let's get a stop.
Oh,
Good 3.
Good shot. Good shot. Good board.
Ooh.
Oh, that was me.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the Cavaliers already with a focused look on their faces as they arrived earlier, planning on a strong performance in their home building. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Lopez is the pivot with Giannis to his side. Beasley on the wing along with Middleton. And it's Lillard in at the point guard. And for Cleveland, the wing set for him, Mitchell and Okoro. Allen is out there with Morris. And it's AI in at the point guard position. And the Stars are in full force tonight, Greg. One of the marquee matchups the NBA has to offer.
And games like this are what it's all about. You can feel the atmosphere change. And Kevin, no matter what, fans and pundits will be talking about this game tomorrow. And when you talk about Giannis's defense, he really has some unique attributes.
Boy, does he ever, Greg. I mean, you think about his length, his athleticism, his agility. He's a guy who can defend the ball and the screener almost at the same time because of that great length. So offenses sometimes go away from him in the pick and roll, which allows him to kind of play free safety on that back line as a rim protector.
Free throw good. Giannis.
He's a nightly triple-double threat, and I think Giannis is the most unguardable player in the game.
And both free throws good for Giannis. Looking at the Bucks, GA, they've made the playoffs every year since 2017.
And Kevin, as long as Giannis is at the helm, that streak should continue for a while. He's arguably the best player in the world. Guys want to play with this kid.
And Beasley has the ball here for the Bucks. Passes to Antetokounmpo. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
AI right side. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by AI. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Mitchell against Beasley. And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Pass to AI. And Damian Lillard pulls it down.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Yep, it counts.
Boy, the ability to knife inside and convert. Lillard is fearless when it comes to attacking the basket.
Here's AI following the score by Damian Lillard. And that one's good. AI.
You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
Middleton looking it over with some arc. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, and that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo after the miss from AI. Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
Handling the ball like a guard, Giannis has become very proficient at doing damage with the pass.
Mitchell outside. And he banks in the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Middleton following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 6 points.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
AI can't hit.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion, you'll have periods like this.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping.